To the Carolina Panther fans, I regret to inform you that your cheerleading squad this year is going to look a little bit like this here.
Been practicing. Okay, hit me. Come on, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Give me a D. D. Give me a I. Give me a C. C. Give me a. All right, I got it. Just save it for the.
Yes, guys, you have seen that right. Guys, this is a story that I wanted to do yesterday, but I never really and truly got time to get around to it. Obviously, on this channel, we tackle wokeness, and of course, we tackle the stupid things that go on in our world and our society today, from whether it be kids going to drag queens, or the absurdity of Pride Month, or of course the NFL going completely stupid, and of course men performing in world and women's sports, things of that nature there, with the occasional prep take. And also something else too, to my new subscribers, thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. And of course there'll be an updates video out a little bit later on this week to let you guys know for sure how the content is going to be going from now on. Of course, I got delayed in the content change. Don't worry, not a whole lot's going to be changing, just the presentation and the format. And this will also go for short time of prepping as well. But I want to talk about this issue with the Carolina Panthers. And by the way, this actually does not surprise me. The Panthers are owned at this moment in time by David Tepper. David Tepper was a Hillary backer back in 2016. And I'm pretty sure he backed Joe Biden in 2020. Tepper, by the way, has not been a very, he's not been an adequate owner of the Carolina Panthers. Now, obviously, the Carolina Panthers, those of you guys who actually know me, have been on this channel for a while, you guys know that I'm not a Panthers fan. I do live in North Carolina. I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. I was a fan of the Packers when I was like 8 years old, back when Brett Favre first came around. But that right there is another topic for another day. But guys, here's the thing. This is just a terrible look, especially here in North Carolina, and it's not going to go over very well. North Carolina is not ready for this type of wokeness, and I think North Carolina will actually, except fans, of course, outside in Charlotte itself, for the most part, when this type of information gets out, they'll more than likely probably reject the team. Now, before we talk about the hypocrisy and the stupidity, I want to make one more point about David Tepper. This is the same guy who allowed Matt Rule to hold him up for damn near $4 million, only to then turn right back around and Matt Rule hold up, I'm telling the truth right here, hold up the New York Giants at the last second before signing the contract with the Panthers for $5 million. So David Tepper doing this crap right here does not surprise me. The guy's not exactly the brightest tool in the shed, if you guys know what I'm saying. So here's the deal. So how does this empower women? You got a biological man out there in cheerleading gear. I mean, something else too. I mean, look, it's just more and more hypocrisy. So you expect me to believe that you're actually being inclusive for women, and when of course you could have hired another woman to be an actual cheerleader, but now you're replacing her with a man. You see where feminism got you ladies at? Are you guys kind of seeing this right here, that now they're actually finding ways to excise you out of jobs, out of organizations, by replacing you with men? Yes, I know I can't be saying that on YouTube, but let's just go ahead and get this out here. That's what they are doing. They are replacing you with men who believe that they're women. A la Leah Thomas or William Thomas. Okay, let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. Next thing is this right here. Who are cheerleaders for? Who are cheerleaders for? Cheerleaders are for men. They are for men to look out. Now, men are going to look at this, and after a while, when they get the word, they're going to be frightened to look at the Carolina Panthers cheerleaders. It's just going to scare them. I mean, it's just going to give them a massive culture shock. Now, guys, I want to throw this out here really quick, because I don't think the NFL knows this. And by the way, I've not been as bad on the NFL, because the NFL has not been as in your face about the wokeness. But obviously, they go out here and do this right here, and they prove me wrong. I got to make a bit of a mea culpa on that. But here's the deal, okay? And there is so much wrong here. Who is the average NFL fan? Seriously, who is the average NFL fan? It's mostly males between the ages of 25 and 35. Not very many LGBTQ people actually watch NFL football. Okay, not many of them watch sports in general. Okay, they just don't. But I want you to ask yourself a question. You see, one of the reasons why men watch the game, one of the reasons why men actually buy the ticket, which by the way is hilariously high, is maybe we might get a glimpse of the cheerleaders. I mean, let's just go ahead and pray to God that the Dallas Cowboys never actually replace their famous cheerleaders with dudes. By the way, that right there, of course, after this weekend with the whole drag queen stuff, that kind of justifies the nickname, the Dallas Cowgirls, if you guys know what I'm saying. But there's the thing, man. But what are you doing here? I mean, if anything, you're just pissing off your male audience. So now we look at the cheerleaders, and all of a sudden we find out one's a dude. Okay, so now we got to look at each woman a little bit differently. I mean, what the fuck, guys? I mean, this right here is absolutely insane. Once again, the NFL is pandering to only 6% of the country. This Pride Month crap right here, which, by the way, I just may make a separate video based on Pride Month alone to kind of explain to you guys just how much of a sham it really and truly is. But, guys, let me go ahead and throw this out here. So you got the Panthers who have decided to replace a spot for a woman with a biological male. You've also got the Panthers pissing off the male audience. And, of course, this Pride Month crap has gotten a lot worse because, as you guys are seeing in this photo right here, this right here was at Gillette Stadium, New England Patriots. I mean, that pride flag, by the way, just turned into a weird rendition of it. But I think you guys are seeing this crap right here is getting absolutely insane and absolutely hilarious. I mean, I just wonder how many people after a while are going to be cutting it off. I mean, like I said, I used to think that I was thinking for a while there that the NFL had decided to tone down the wokeness. But of course, now they're throwing it right in their face. By the way, the New England Patriots doing this crap here doesn't really truly surprise me. I may say that there for a later date, and I'll discuss why it is that does not surprise me with that organization. And finally, once again, and you know what, I gotta say this right here. I know this right here is gonna be a little bit mean. It might be it may even be a little bit hardcore. But let me throw this out here. You see, my initial thought in the state of North Carolina when they decided to bring up the whole bathroom thing when they had biological males going into women's restrooms was that there was a major problem there was going to be sexual assault. To our knowledge at this moment in time, this particular individual has not transitioned. Now, I don't want to make false accusations or accusations that could end up being true, but don't these ladies, don't they dress up in the same locker room? Don't they get ready in the same spot? I mean, how the hell do you think these women are going to feel when a grown-ass man walks in there and is actually stripping and getting dressed with him? How the hell do you guys think? How do you guys feel about that, brother? I mean, what do you guys think the ladies are going to say? I mean, go back to whole William Thomas. And by the way, I'm not going to bring that up at this moment in time because I think his response the other day was a little bit too much, and a lot of other content creators cover that. Of course, I didn't have time to pick up on that, but let me ask you a question, though. What do you think the women here are actually thinking? Do you think that maybe the women are being paid to keep their mouth shut? Do you think maybe the women are being paid to say, look, you better not say anything about this right here or else you're going to be off the team? Guys, let me just go ahead and end the video on this right here. It looks to me like the Carolina Panthers are, in fact, becoming the cheerleading squad from the longest yard. Guys, John Claymore, if you like the content, hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, give me your comments, and I'll see you guys later.
Don't act like you ain't want to see more, Brucey.
Yeah, you wish, pal.
No, you wish I'd kiss you again because your breath smell like 8 cans of shark shit.
I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.